Hi everybody, and welcome to The Good Life with Jeff. Today's episode is one that we promised from the very beginning to make for one of our biggest fans, and that is how to cook steaks. And today I'm going to show you my method. It's not the only method by any stretch, but it does yield a pretty good piece of meat. So sit back, enjoy, and have a good time. Okay, so what we're going to use for ingredients today to help our steaks along in the cooking process, we have olive oil, very coarse grained salt, and a pepper mill set with a coarse grind for the pepper. So what we're going to do first, we're going to put a little bit of olive oil on the steaks just like so. And I use a basting brush. A lot of people just like to rub the steaks with the olive oil. That's fine. I just do it this way. Again, this is my technique, not the only technique. Next is the most critical step. I'm going to put the salt on. And a lot of cooks say that you should have at least twice the salt you think you should have. Well, I'm not going to go quite that far, but I'm going to put a pretty generous amount on each surface. So you can see a little bit of a salt sheen on there. And lastly, just a couple grinds of pepper. And there you have it. You do that to both sides. And I must stress that one thing is quite important is you only want to do this at the last minute when your heat source, be it gas or charcoal, is ready for you to cook. Okay, so here we are outside with a fire that I prepared earlier. One thing that I like to do with my fire is to have a hot zone and a less hot zone. This allows us to get the doneness correct without really charring the daylights out of the outside. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to set the steaks on to the hot side, let them sear off nicely on one side, flip them then, and after that we'll move them to the less hot side and get things rolling along. Alright, so these have been in for about 3 minutes now, about 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm not ashamed to say I use a watch. So let's give them a look and see how we're doing on getting the sear on the first side. Now that to me looks pretty good, so we're going to flip these over and give them some time on the other side in the hot zone of our grill. Okay, so that's side 2 on the hot side. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the steaks, flip them over to the original first side, and put them over the cooler or less hot area of the coals. This is how we'll set the doneness of the steaks. We'll leave them on again in the cooler area for 2 or 3 minutes. We'll flip again, and then we'll check doneness after we give the second side 2 or 3 minutes on the cool zone as well. Okay, so we're going to check for doneness now. The easiest way to check for doneness is to give them a little push with your tongs here. The more firm, the more done they are. Now these steaks are done just about perfectly for my gals and me, so I'm going to get these out. And of course, you'll want to let them rest at least as long as you can stand it, which for me is about half a minute from when they get inside. But there you have it. There's some great steaks, easy to make, easy to cook. And remember, whether you're watching the sunset in San Carlos or having a cold one in Pataskala, appreciate the moment. Appreciation of the moment is the essence of the good life. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.